Hey, what's up, everybody? Good day to you. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of the day you find yourself listening to this message or tuning in, watching this video. Good day to you. My name is Jerrie'Me, right? And today is actually Saturday, October the 10th, 2020. Numerically, that would be 10/10/20, and it is excuse me. It is my born day. It's my birthday, so happy birthday to myself. Happy birthday to myself. Forgive me for forgive me for giving myself a good laugh. The Bible actually states that laughter does good, as medicine. In fact, one thing that I've discovered is that, laughter for myself, over the years, and 34 today, has been and is the best medicine that I've ever had. And I've actually taken a whole lot of medicine over the years of my life, and ain't no medicine like laughter. So I find myself, laughing, and it doesn't take much for me to laugh. I used to go fishing with my grandfather, and he would ask me, because he would be saying these sayings that will make me, that will make me laugh. So, I will always, just fall over and start laughing. And whenever we went out to fish, we would have what we call a tackle box, and in that tackle box, we had everything that we need in order to set the line to fish. So, one day we were fishing, and I just bust out and started laughing, and he was like, who knocked over your tickle box? Who knocked over your tickle box? So I often find myself with my tickle box being knocked over because I'm always laughing. And that might bother some people because, as stated in that video, joy versus happiness, it's a big difference between the two. And when you're a person that actually, have the joy of the Lord deep down on the inside of you, is nothing that actually makes you, um, more happy than having the joy of the Lord deep down on the inside of you. And that's my story, and that's my testimony, and that's something that I can always attest to because it is true. Therefore, real quick, like, I know I created a video maybe a couple weeks back, and it was an intro video. It was Abba, Father, intro, and laugh and laughter, because I just started laughing. I just started laughing for no reason. I just started laughing for no reason. But, you know, anyway, in that particular video, I was talking about how we were going to be talking about the topic of fathers, and that is still something that needs to be discussed, is the topic of fathers. And I was looking for my book. I can't find my book, but I guess I'll have to lean and depend on the Holy Spirit to help bring everything back to my remembrance. So in the Nelson Dictionary book that I had out, which I can't find right about now, it had a definition for fathers, and it basically stated that a father, in biblical times, was the one who actually was the one who provided for that home, and actually was the one who brought about the religious, or the teaching, the teachings of the Lord in that particular home. So it was a provider, and it was someone who actually brought about religious teachings in that particular home. And in reading that particular definition in the Nelson Dictionary, what I've discovered is that it was never God's design for a mother to actually bear the burden to, take on that responsibility on her own. However, there are many cases today and even in the past where that was the case. And for myself, my siblings and I, we actually grew up in a one parent home where our mother raised us and reared us the best she could. And with that being said, is no shade on the father, but he wasn't in the home. And some fathers, they actually make the decision to step out and not be a part of the rearing process. And then you have those who are actually there the whole way through. However, upon listening to a particular classmate video back in September, she was actually testifying, and in her video when she was testifying, she did, lose her father at an early age, and losing her father at an early age, that kind of, let the responsibility to the mother to rear her and her sibling. Therefore, you have situations like that. So, it varies from person to person. Everybody have a different story, you know. However, one thing that we all can relate to is that, it's critical and vital to have a father present in the home. It's very vital to have a father present in the home. And I don't care how old you are, it's very important that, we all have a father that is present in the home, not just to actually, have those provisions met, but more importantly to have, that training, that training in the Lord. And I recall now that I'm talking in Ephesians, the book of Ephesians, the 6th chapter, maybe verse number 1, where the apostle Paul actually states, fathers, do not, basically provoke your children to wrath. Don't provoke them. And that's so important, and we're gonna have to touch on Ephesians 6:1. However, I don't believe it'll be I don't believe it'll be today, but nevertheless, in ending, yeah, natural fathers are important, spiritual fathers are important. However, we must all come to know that there's nothing more important than God the Father, because, that is the only Father that gives us the assurance, I will never leave you, nor will I forsake you. So consider that. We thank God for our natural fathers. We thank God for our spiritual fathers. Yet and still, none can compare to God the Father, first and foremost. So y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. Y'all take care. Y'all be blessed. And I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and lay it down. and maybe laugh a little bit more. Be blessed.